Alrighty, hey everyone, welcome to another Wildewitch RP Live Play TTRPG session. That's the closest that it's gotten to Wildewitch. It's a little witch. I love that. Oh, sorry,
Aw.
I just got distracted by the captions. But yes, what is Wildewitch.com? That's, not Wildewitch.com. What is Wildewitch RP? That's me. Wildewitch.com is our domain, and you can check it out. Someone can put the command, exclamation WRP in the chat, and we can get some, information on that there. But we're a couple who love sharing stories and creating these TTRPG experiences, so much so that we quit our day jobs, and so that way we could follow this full time and then share them with you guys. And we're very excited to do that. It's Halloween. I hope all of you that are that enjoy and celebrate are enjoying and celebrating. Otherwise, happy just costumes day. And then what else? Yes. We're playing D&D tonight. This session is the Burning Veil storyline. It's set in our very own Velinara campaign setting, a deeply personal tale of trust, betrayal, magic, and magnificent ambition, where the fate of the world hangs in the balance. With us at the table are several of the incredible players who have joined us on our grand endeavor. If you'd like to play alongside them, you're more than welcome to join us. You can ask in chat or hop over to our Discord where you can find out from more information. Now, speaking of our awesome players, it's time for introductions. Like I said, I'm Faye, Game Master and Storyteller, and with me is Sirenscape, bringing all of our background music and sound effects. It's a fantastic and affordable sound collection that you can find at Sirenscape.com. And now we get to meet our courageous, daring heroes, as they've just received some veil-burned threads. So why don't we begin with an introduction for Bracken?
Yeah, hey, I'm Bracken. I'm a Kinder Monk fighter. I'm really good at punching and kicking things and making sure things take their lumps. And I'm not good at talking, and I'm trying to be good at cooking.
Well, if
I'll be Max.
breakfast, yeah, if breakfast is anything to go off of, you're pretty good at cooking. Oh, Max, don't fall. There you are.
Yeah, it's getting better.
Next up for our introductions, we've got Avi.
Hi, I'm Kelsey. I play Avi. She is a half-elf bard sorcerer. She cares about her friends deeply. She's constantly quietly singing. And she's a little distressed and in her head right now.
Oh, I wonder why.
I couldn't tell you.
All right. Next up for the introductions, last but not least, why don't we get an introduction for Cecil?
Hello, my name is Brent, and I play Cecil Darkholm. He's a Forest Gnome Cavalier. He's dealing with a heavy heart and a troubled mind from his brief time in Belta Umbra. He's tried to lean on the strength and faith of his sister, even though she is far, far away. He has a bad habit of writing letters and never sending them, and he's ready to support his friends and do what he can to keep the distant home that he was banished from safe.
Alrighty. Sorry, I just had to talk bad about my cat a little bit.
Damn.
I love him though. He's so cute and adorable, but he sleeps on the job.
He has a job?
Yeah, he's my assistant GM.
Oh, well. He knows you.
So, with our introductions covered, it is time to dive into our session. And we are, of course, returning. You are in the Shadowed Repository. You've come here on search to find one Varro Ridley. And you've done so. After a bit of negotiation, he has agreed to help you all in turning him over to the Watchers. But in return, he wants you all to help him rid a curse. You have promised him a favor. And coin. You found a tome that spoke of the curse affecting Varro and what would be needed to break it. Which is not so much breaking it as just transferring its curse to something that it would not affect. The sigil. To craft one of these, you need some very out-of-the-way ingredients, which you have gained already with your veil-burned powers. You've created veil-burned threads.
Did we do that?
No! Because you were at the formation chamber.
I mean, if you say that we've done it, then
No,
we've done it.
no,
Yeah,
now
you
Could-
were
now I
there,
remember. You had gotten to the formation chamber and then it solidified, and now you have to find another one. That's right. I remember things.
Uh-oh. I just
Kel-
realized that I'm the kid that said, teacher,
Yeah,
you
you
didn't
wanna-
assign us any homework.
You want to ask if you want to collect our homework too? I was about to say.
Yeah, did you guys do that?
Yeah, it's in my other book bag though. I'll have to bring it in tomorrow.
My dog ate it.
So. Yeah, so now you are on the way to find a formation chamber. That's right. And I even have that in my notes. Formation chamber. So. I literally only have the words formation chamber, though, so that's why I thought you had grabbed the
Because
threads.
that was the last thing we did. We got it done. We were in the
Nope.
formation chamber and it was perfect.
No,
You were right
you...
the first time. Don't listen to me.
You solidified it.
No, hold on.
You
Not
is a
we.
plural.
No. No, that was just one of us. Avi remembers that.
Part of the group.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
I mean, I won't get it.
I'm pretty sure it's part of the crew, part of the ship. Is the order.
Don't matter.
Nah.
I'm pretty
We gotta
sure.
find a formation chamber.
You do have to
I'm
find a
trying not to be
formation
honest.
chamber.
I'm gonna
We'll figure
talk
this
the
out.
whole way there.
Of course she is. Look, at this point I'm thinking that Nachiana breathing is too much for Avi.
It is. Her just existing.
Nope. So, as you guys are moving, what are you doing to try and find a formation chamber?
Bracken is looking for pattern because he knows things that look alike are often similar. So if he finds something that looks like a chamber, it's probably...
I'm gonna say then an investigation for that role.
We're looking for more flickering walls.
Investigation or perception.
Well,
Twinsies, look at that.
That's doubles. You gotta times them.
No, that's not how this works. We also don't have exploding dice, so don't go down that road either.
I got a cat. Is that
mine
helping
was
at all?
not doubles.
I also have a cat. What's your point?
Yeah, but mine's...
Oh boy, this is going nowhere.
Is Cecil doing anything to look
Yeah,
for?
Cecil's looking for some sort of distortions like he's seen before.
Then I would say investigation or insight. Yeah, you are able to see where some of the chamber doesn't seem quite right. As you've been walking a few minutes here and looking up, you can just barely see where some of the ethereal flickering of the walls are. It seems that you are right at the edge of a formation chamber, which is right where you want to be.
Hey, I think I found something. I think this is a good spot to try again.
So,
Alright, y'all, don't touch nothing.
Yeah, alright, I don't intend to. I don't want to mess anything up.
Cecil puts his hands in his pockets.
I will say, just because I know it's been a week, if anyone wants to make either a history or arcana check to see what you guys, how to acquire the Veilburn threads. Cecil and Avi. Now that you are here at the edge of the formation chamber, where things are very liminal in existence, especially when it comes to your powers, utilizing them here at that fraying of reality, that's what will sort of begin the severances of threads, and in the moments after you utilize these powers, you are to try and quickly grab them.
Yep. We need to use our powers.
You sure that's a safe idea?
We'll be fine. We're anchored with the Watchers.
Alright. You know more about the magic stuff than I do.
Well, you don't even think it exists, so.
Yeah, you're right.
Magic exists, Bracken. Like, how do you think you get healed?
I have a girlfriend. I really need you to...
I'm not trying to hit on you. Why do you have some sort of obsession with me? Is that why you think that I'm hitting on you all the time?
I don't know why. Look, we do this all the time. I get that, like, you shoot your shot, and then I have to turn
I'm
it down
not
and
shooting
get all
my
defensive.
shot. My type is a lot taller than you, Bracken. I want you to know that.
Sure, yeah, okay, that's why. Yep, alright.
Cecil's in the back like, whoa!
Keep telling yourself that.
Offie's off to the side like, I'm taller than Bracken.
Senpai, look at me.
But don't!
What how tile's Bracken?
Like 3 or 4 feet, something like that.
There's a big difference between those two things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the size of a baby versus a toddler.
2'3".
Mm.
Well, is that your fairy size? Or is that your Kender size? Or did that not change?
I'm not sure if it changed, but you know what? Because we're a Kender now, we'll make it 3'3".
Okay.
That makes sense. I believe that's agreeable on everyone's accord.
Sure.
3'3".
Very toddler sized.
Weird thing to put up, but okay.
That's the average size of a toddler. I don't know what to tell you.
Weird flex, but whatever.
I went to school.
Can't ride any roller coasters.
I'm sure that like there's like little baby roller coasters that have like the very small hills.
Sure.
Yeah. The ones that look like a caterpillar at the fair. So yeah,
Caterpillar.
yeah. Oh, God damn it.
Damn it.
You're the one that took my thoughts there. Oh my god.
It used to be a thing.
No.
Heimlich's choo-choo train.
Oh boy.
Alright.
Anyway, yeah. No, we get it. You into me.
I'm not, though.
We can't do it.
I'm not into you. I don't know how
Sure.
clear I can be on the fact that I'm not interested in you in any sort of
Not Triana.
physical or I don't know, emotional way. It's not there. If anything, you're like a really good friend, but I hesitate to call you that.
Whatever helps you. All right. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't need the help. You're the one that's delusional.
Bracken walks off.
Where do you walk off? Into the formation chamber or away?
I walk off into the formation chamber.
Okay.
Natrion is clearly a lost cause at this point.
Alright, cool. You walk into the formation chamber. What do you do in the formation chamber?
Wait for everybody else. Because I believe that's what we're doing, right?
Natriana just looks over to Cecil and Avi. And then just makes a motion towards Bracken.
I don't know what you want us to do.
Is there any way to, like, you know... He's so caught up in the fact that he thinks that I'm into him. I'm not. That he forgets the whole thing. We stopped here so you guys could do your weird veil thing.
Aren't you Veilburn too?
No.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is kind of weird, isn't it?
It is. It's very weird. You guys went, like, all catatonic in the street when I first met you guys. Well, at least you did, for sure.
Yeah. It happens.
That's not a normal thing. Like, I'm concerned the fact that you say that it happened, like, it's done more than once.
Okay, well, it was just the one time. But, like, that still means it happens. I don't know what to say about Bracken. We're all going through a tough time.
You
Can't
think...
fly anymore.
Is there any way that, you know, he'll stop thinking that I'm into him, or is this like a forever? I just have to deal with it.
He'll probably be in a better mood when he gets back to Terry.
That's the girl?
That's the girl.
So, what do you guys do? While Bracken's kind of just standing a few feet away waiting.
Well, we all need to be together for this.
Yeah.
I'd rather that.
Let's fire these things up.
I'll walk over to Bracken.
I'll follow.
I will remind you guys, you were... At least Cecil is fairly certain that it's the edge of the formation chamber, that sort of halfway space
Okay.
where it's going to be.
But we need to be all together.
Right.
I would rather that.
Okay, no, that's fine.
You gotta get to Bracken to tell him that.
I mean, he's not that far. He's a few feet.
No, I'm like right here.
Yeah, like you could have called out to him.
Good grief.
I'm just...
Can I just walk over to Bracken?
Yes, you can. I'm just making sure that if you're all going together, because Bracken seems like he's waiting for you guys so he can go deeper. Like, that's... You can see that. So that's why I'm just saying.
Right.
Making it sure that everyone's on the same page.
Okay. We gotta go back this way, Bracken.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Bracken will join the group.
Not Triana stayed there.
Okay.
Yeah, she just stayed and waited.
All right.
That's fine.
She's so jealous.
She can stay right there.
Yeah.
What's
He
you
was
guys...
just looking at everybody like, what is happening? Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Doing. And a 1, and a 2, and Bracken will fire up his veil stuff because that's what we need to do, right?
Yep. Alfie will do the same.
Cecil too.
Why don't we,
That's fine.
why don't we get a description from each of you of what your activation and the use of your veil-burned powers in this sense look like? Why don't we start with Cecil?
Cecil concentrates and some light green energy just kind of starts pouring out from his left arm. And he's trying to focus it in order to break through the veil here.
Okay. Avi, what does yours look like?
This is something that Avi keeps buried pretty deep. It's not something she likes to tap into. So she's got to search for it within herself. But it's a very calm, meditative, like visual.
Okay. And then, Bracken.
Yeah.
What does yours look like?
Bracken's is very much it plays into the aggressiveness of his traits and how he handles conflict. It's more wreaths his hands in necrotic energies and kind of goes up his forearms a bit. Maybe a motif of snakes and patterning on it, things like that. But overall, sticking mostly to the hands, a little bit of light in the eyes, a little bit of veining coming off the sockets, things like that.
Bracken goes Super Saiyan.
Yeah, Bracken goes Super Saiyan. He gets blonde hair.
Yeah. So, as you're each taking this energy and pushing it through into the area here, you watch as it, for a moment, just seems to travel through air and reality into nothing until you watch as that borderline, that area just between where the flickering of the walls begins. It's almost like you watch a cobweb going into flame. It starts to quickly burn away from your veil-struck powers. I'm going to ask for dexterity saves to try and grab some of the fibers.
Dexterity save.
Dexterity save. Bracken, it takes a little less for you to, you don't quite get enough, but, you're able to grab one of the fibers. Avi and Cecil, you're able to get a handful each.
Right.
Is that going to be? Would I know if that's enough or not? Or
It seems you didn't have a amount that you were given. You needed to get veil-burned threads.
okay.
Now you only have one, but you do see where the others have multiple.
Can I try for more or no?
No, that's what the save was for, because they
Okay.
were being burned away very quickly.
Fair enough.
But the formation chamber starts to almost implode. It seems to close in on itself.
Time to go.
But seeing that you were on the edge of it, you're able to make it get away fairly easily.
Yes.
If it's all right, I'd like to collect all of the ones that we grabbed and wrap them up real nice, and we'll stick them in the bag of holding.
Yeah, Cecil hands his handful over.
Bracken will sheepishly.
So, all of them are given to Avi, and Avi, you're able to wrap them up and put them in the bag of holding.
All right. So we probably got what we need here, yeah?
That's everything we needed from here, yeah.
Perfect.
Just 2 more things left then, right?
Well, no. We need to go to Valdefera.
Yep.
And we need to visit. What was it? A ritual site
Plane of
on the
creation.
plains of creation.
Yeah, those are the 2.
Yeah, but you made it seem so little. We
Yeah,
need
these
to.
guys can open portals, right?
Yes, but we need to research. First of all, where we're going to be able to find a ritual site. It's not like we can just pop to the plains of creation and stumble upon one. I don't think. I've never been there. Have you?
Oh no.
I would say with your passive insight, Avi,
Hmm.
that with the way that the what is it, Lyria,
Mhm.
since she was the one that offered the portal, and what she was saying was, of course, researching away. She might also be doing that while you guys were out here collecting the other things.
Oh, I thought they were all with us.
No, they stayed back
Okay.
at the vault. The only ones that went out were your group with Natriana and your Exodus.
Sure. Okay. Well, then maybe we just make our way back to the vault. See if they've made any headway.
Yeah.
Why don't we get a survival or stealth check to get back to the vault without perhaps alerting any of the denizens here. Bracken?
Yeah.
Alright. Calculator. So, as your group is moving through, you do get a good distance before you see a form, emaciated and prowling the shelves looking for information, memories, life's lived. Cecil, Bracken, and your Axibase are able to kind of pull back away from its sight, but Avi and Natriana seem to catch its attention. And as it looks up, almost drawn to your vitality, it screeches. And we are rolling initiatives.
Yep.
Come on, D&D. Yeah, don't do this to me. Huh. First thing I'm doing once we get to an ad break, I'm making myself some tea. Goodness gracious. Alright, so it's going to be Avi first, then our Knowledge Eater. After that, we have Bracken, and then Cecil. So, Avi, first act, you see this thing, it is rushing for you.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
I'd like to cast Mondsliver. I
Okay.
need an intelligence save.
That is a 15.
It's a failure. So that's 10 psychic.
Beautiful.
And I'm going to quicken spell False Laugh at third. I'm sure that'll be fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. As Avi, you do this, the creature rushes forward and it's going to do its claw attack with a 23 to hit.
Who, me?
Yeah, you, Avi.
Yeah, that hits.
And then that is a 6 on the slashing damage from the claws, and then it's going to replace its secondary attack with its consume.
Uh-oh.
And I need you to roll for me a charisma save here.
That's an 11.
Avi,
Yeah.
what is one fact or secret that you have?
Oh no.
It has to be about you.
It has to be about me.
It has to be about you.
Holy you really put me on the spot here. I have a habit of repeating behaviors.
The creature consumes this secret about you, and that's it for this creature's turn. And Bracken, it's your go.
We're gonna run up to the creature.
Okay.
We are gonna give it some business. So does a 12 hit?
A 12 unfortunately does not.
We'll just.
Alright. Alright, anything else from Bracken?
Not from Bracken.
Cecil.
Can I flank this thing with Bracken?
I mean, you could flank it with Bracken or Avi. It's in melee of both.
We'll do Bracken.
Okay.
I will swing at it. $22.
Yep.
$23 damage total.
Ooh, this thing's starting to look pretty rough, but still standing, still kicking. Avi, it's your turn. Your secret was consumed.
Sure. And I'm in melee, yeah.
Yep.
We'll go for a shocking grasp. 26 to hit
Yes.
for 4 lightning.
Alright.
And we'll give a bardic to Cecil.
Cecil gets bardic. With that, it is once again our knowledge eater. Who will... He's gonna roll. Let's see who he's going after. This time he will go after Cecil. Does he get the consume back? No. That is 10 to hit with his claws. That's a miss. Second claw attack is a 14. That's another miss against Cecil. Bracken,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Going after him again. Can I get in a flank here at the moment or no?
You're already in a flank.
Perfect. We will use that now. $15?
A 15 just hits.
Excellent.
What's that, 23 damage?
23.
With that, that is enough for this creature to falter and fall. And you are no longer bound by initiative.
That came out of nowhere, huh?
It's kind of the thing about this place is that there's these bad guys that roam through it. This isn't our first time fighting these things. Where have you been, Bracken?
I'm kind of in my own space at the moment. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You know?
Alright. Everyone good?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you good?
I mean, I didn't get hit or anything.
Okay, just making sure.
Right. Your troop is able to continue onwards back to the vault. And when you arrive, the vault door is open. You see Thok and Sir. I need to pull up Rorik. There it is. And I need caffeine is what we need.
Mm.
Calfed up.
Caked up on Tuesday. But yeah, you see the two of them out at the front. It seems being watched. You can hear the sounds of the others inside. No visuals on where Grim is at. But you do see Lyria, Alara, and Varo.
I'll walk over to where they're at. We were able to get the Veilborn threads. Have y'all come up on anything?
Well, like Varo said before, it was lucky he had the adamantine ingot. But well, with the other things, it's more or less a estimation rather than anything specific. But we could get you to. I could get you, Lyria says, to the plains of Vale de Farah and any of the Vales of Creation. I think that we've got areas that might be more suitable for the ritual, but teleportation is a strange magic and it may not always be so direct.
Right.
And we can get back, right?
Oh, yes. So, it's not going to be a teleportation, just a one-way ticket to send you there. I will be opening and maintaining a gate of sorts, so that way you may be able to cross back as soon as you've completed your journeyings.
Well, if it's something that we can get done here pretty quickly, might be in our best interest.
Yeah, might as well.
We don't want Varo to suffer more than he has to.
True.
Where exactly would you like to go first?
Fair?
We can go to Valdefera. No, we're just harvesting life essence. What exactly?
Well, you'd need enough life essence to fill the space of a large creature. So you could go and search for something of that specifications, or you could spend a bit more time, harvest it from smaller creatures, plants, anything of that sort.
And how exactly are we harvesting laugh essence. I'm sorry if it's obvious to others. It's not really something that I'm familiar with.
Well,
Yeah, no. Could you?
We just killing stuff.
essentially, it's a little more esoteric than, just putting it in a jar or a bag or something like that, but the essence should swarm around you for a bit of time.
All right. Okay.
All right, then I will get a portal set up for you to Vale to Fair.
Will the portal stay open?
I explained that I will be maintaining it and for you all to come back. Yes. I understand if you're a little concerned with interplanar travels. It's something that I have experience with. Or had much. I guess I'm still having experiences. And she gives a smile and it sort of stretches the sort of half face full of skin, the other scarred and missing. But are there any things that you do in the few minutes that it takes for Lyria to create this portal?
Yep. I hear.
As ready as I'm gonna be.
The Lady Araxpa stays back this time, but Natriana will join you all, so it'll be the three of you plus Natriana. As you step into Vale to Fair, and the area around you is lush, full of plants and flowers and creatures of strange, whimsical natures. Just very much like you remembered it. You were here not too long ago. What do you do?
You should get this done pretty quickly. We don't need any friends to catch any whiffs of us.
Yeah, I'm not here to shake hands. Let's get in, get out.
You start. Are we like in the forest or
You're not
what's
in
the area we're in?
You're along a trade road. There is a forest that is not terribly far that you can see. But yeah, you're on the trade roads.
Head in the forest and see if we can track some animals or something.
The fastest way would be to get something big and get out.
Yeah.
Let's go hunting.
Then, as you make your way to the forest and are trying to find something big, something large, why don't we get some survival checks? It is Avi and Cecil that would spot the tracks here in the lush grounds. And as you are able to spot it and see it, What do you follow?
Oh yeah.
Can we start to stalk it?
Well, you only see tracks right now. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll keep on the trail.
I will say that you're able to see that these are very large, almost clawed, like a massive cat. But you travel deeper underneath the cover of the massive trees, and give me perception checks, please. You will see the twitch of a tail, brightly colored, as it sort of winks out of existence behind one of the trees. It seemed very feline-esque, much like the tracks that you are following.
I think it went this way.
Behind you.
As you creep closer to where you saw that tail disappear, looking around, peering to see if you can see that bright colored fur once again. This is where we're going to have to take our first ad break. So, stick tight. We'll be right back to see what our adventurers find back here. But before we head out, I do ask that you let the ads run. They're very important to us here at Wildewitch RP. However, if you would like to directly support us, you can always do so through my Ko-fi. Link for that is on screen, as well as in our chat room. These donations not just support us at Wildewitch RP, they also unlock awesome perks for the entire community. Perks that benefit everyone who play with us for the next month, including special companions, double treasure, double XP, and new quests. So, stick tight. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. And you realize we don't have any music going on here. Do I have suspenseful music?
Noodling music.
No, we don't need
Noodling music, please.
We don't need noodling music.
Pretty, please.
I'll play noodling music when it's appropriate. So, as you guys are investigating this area where you saw the bright orange and bright blue tail before it winked out of existence, this area is bereft of any sort of feline creatures. But go ahead, you don't know, with your perception checks, I'd say you'd all be able to see this. You do see the marks on the tree where claws were, where they tore in and left their mark. You weren't just seeing something.
Hmm. Let me see. Does this have to target something? Can I try and draw it out?
How would you want to try and do that?
Um.
There you go.
Okay.
Here,
You
kitty.
flick the top of a can of tuna.
Give me an animal handling check.
This can only go well. It's a 10.
Okay. Are the rest of you trying anything?
Yeah, Cecil's meowing.
Animal handling check.
Meow.
Bracken will have found a stick on the ground with a bunch of leaves still on it, and he'll shake it and like drag it across the floor to make like a rustling sound and like have a lot of just sensory interest.
Animal handling check. Cecil.
Yo.
It comes from behind you, the voice. Well, if you wanted my attention that badly, you didn't have to use such words. As you see this large cat, larger than any of you, sort of as he speaks, licking a paw and wiping his face, and it's the same orange-blue colorations. And as he looks to you, eyes full of mischief, a wide grin, and sharp teeth.
As it talks, I don't know if I feel okay with this.
Maybe it knows something else.
I know many things. But what is it worth for you to know them?
Okay, so we're just gonna level with you. I'm gonna level with you. I don't know if that's a we thing, but I'm gonna level with you. We came here because we need life essence and we need to kill something, and we tracked you, but it sounds like the group consensus is because you can talk and have a mind of your own, we don't want to end your life, which I think is on everyone's list for things to happen today at this point. Um so we were wondering, maybe do you know any big creatures that, might be in pain, might, so that way it's easier on everybody. But big creatures that aren't sentient that we could go after.
What
Oh,
about a big, like, angry plant?
Oh, or a big dumb plant, that would work.
Yeah, dumb
well,
plant.
I hate to break it to you, almost anything here in this part of the Vale systems are going to be sentient and full of life. Even your big dumb plants. Though I do have a few enemies I could send you up after. How much
big are they?
life? How much life essence are you looking for?
A large creature's worth.
Yeah, about your size or bigger.
Bracken will hold up his hands to kind of give a guesstimation, even though he doesn't know what the guesstimation is.
Cecil will stand next to Bracken and extend the hand gesture to be bigger.
Now that is definitely something. I suppose there's a tree or two that I don't particularly care for the bark of. Should I send you in that direction?
I suppose that would be helpful.
And, so, if I do this for you, what do I get out of it?
Your
Cannot-
life.
Cannot die.
You will not die this day if you do this. Yeah, listen. I
We
know.
like you. We don't like you that much.
I wouldn't go that far. Here's the thing. I'm sick and tired of owing people favors and going round and round. We're here for life essence. That's please stop. I'm speaking. You listening time.
Yep.
We're here for life essence. We were gonna take yours, but now we're gonna take somebody else's. So please point us in their direction.
I forget how feisty those from different planes can be. Deals are deals no matter where you go.
Oh,
You're
no.
just...
I've about had
I
it.
hate Veldefera.
I've about had it. Can we just kill this thing?
I
No.
hate coming back here.
Let's just kill this thing and we'll be done with it.
If it's a fight you want, I'm more than equipped, and you see
Oh my
the
God,
massive
you gotta be so
claws.
stupid sexy about it too.
Can I get a con save, please?
Sure. Is this a spell that you are casting?
It is a spell.
Kraken will work.
Great.
At the start, yes.
Well, if it's a spell, this thing has a reaction.
No.
It does. What level of the spell are you casting?
Second.
Okay. Then what happens here is it seems almost like a counter spell. As its fur sort of bristles and those blue marks sparkle, and the spell that you were casting does not seem to go through. And we are rolling initiatives.
Can Bracken close the distance on that spellcast?
We'll say that that's happening with the initiative roll.
Okay.
Alright, so we've got it'll be Avi, then Bracken, our Fey Cat,
Stupid sexy cat.
and then Cecil. And then Nachiana at the end. So, Avi,
Yeah.
first to act, what would you
Alright.
like to do?
I just want this to be over and done with. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Dissonant Whispers. At 5th level, I need a Wisdom save.
That is a gentleman's 20.
Sure, it passes. It'll take 12 psychic, and it's fine.
Alright. Anything else from Avi?
That's it.
Bracken,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
We're gonna rush the cat and we're gonna punch it up.
Okay.
Please. Oh god. Okay, there we go. A 26.
The 26
Maybe a
hits.
13?
13, not quite enough.
Okay. We'll do 11.
Alright. Anything else from Bracken?
Not from Bracken, no.
Well, it is our Fey Cat who gets to act now. And it will use its bonus action first. There are more glimmers of the blue spots over its body as it will step away and disappears from where it stands as it teleports next to Bracken. Or not Bracken, Cecil. It was right next to Bracken. It's now next to Cecil. And from here, it is going to make its 3 attacks. 2 claws and a bite. An 11 misses. And a natural 1 is going to miss as well, so now it's going to go for the bite. 15 to hit?
Nah.
Alright, then you are fine. And with that, it is now Cecil, your turn. This thing is next to you.
Swing at the sexy cat.
Okay. God damn.
A 28.
It's not our fault.
That
and
is...
a nat 1.
The 28 would
pointed
hit.
us to a tree and everything would have been fine.
It's
his
a
choice.
fake creature. It's not
I
that
don't
simple.
Listen, everybody's asking for favors and deals, and I've had it up to my eyeballs.
It's almost like that's their nature.
Me.
Is it also its nature to act like it's out of the Cats film and like, oh, well, if it's a fight you'll want, it's a fight you'll get.
Mr. Mistopheles over here.
I'm all hot and bothered from combat in the forest.
Why do you have oil?
Yeah, exactly. Stupid, sexy fake hat.
I hate it here.
Hey, you made it!
it!
Oh god, he's got Crisco.
Anything else from Cecil?
No, but that's why my second attack hit is he's too greasy.
I hate it here. Why do you have to make all of my NPCs hot?
Why do I have to?
Wow.
Y'all,
You did it!
y'all are
We
the
came
one.
into the forest and this stupid thing was, ooh, if it isn't some sexy travelers here to discuss things with me, how can I help you?
Oh, you want my essence, dude?
Oh, my essence of life. Well, then you'll have to fight me for it. It's like, come on. I get we're in Valdefera, but come on.
He could have been wearing a top hat for all we know.
Yeah,
Little waistcoat.
some sly grin.
Oh my god, I am dying. It's not Triana's turn. Just a little baffled by everything. She's just gonna reflexively cast Bless on the party.
I'll need Jesus.
She'll definitely need something. And with that, Avi, it is your turn.
Right. We're gonna spells, things that I can do. We'll go for. That can't be right. Oh, hold, please hold. We're not gonna work. We're not gonna use that. I'm gonna ask for an intelligence save.
Okay. Let's get that going here. Oh, that's bullshit. That's 14.
We'll take 5 psychic from a mind sliver. Just making sure that there's nothing else there. He will subtract 1d4 from his next saving throw before the end of my turn.
Okay, sounds good.
Need to beat this stupid sexy cat before he invites us over for wine coolers in his jacuzzi.
Yeah.
He's got a hot springs, excuse you?
Hey, same difference. dirty Shirley Temples in his hot springs then.
So, it is after Avi's turn, Bracken's go.
We're just gonna go punch the cat. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, 14 damage.
Alrighty. The same can be both at the same time. I hate it here. That's a joke. I love it. You guys are amazing.
That's what I thought.
Hush. It's the fake cat's turn. Oh wait, no. Yeah, it's the fake cat's turn because that was Bracken's
Sexy
turn.
fake cat.
Oh, fuck, here we go.
Stop calling it that.
We don't even have a
caress
name.
bracket.
Uh,
I'm afraid to ask its name because it's gonna say like Jericho or some shit. It's gonna be like, ooh, how mysterious.
it's going to again.
What's this cat's name right now, off the top of your head?
It doesn't have a name right now.
Mm.
It has a name, but you're not close enough to get to it because it's Fae and that has power.
Damn.
It is Jericho.
It's not Jericho.
Jericho, the sexy jungle cat.
I'm gonna have to. No, it's not that. I've got a perfect name that it might give you if you weren't trying to kill this thing. But it
Yeah.
steps away again with this gleam of its blue spots and a grin on its face. And as it appears, it's going to be right next to right next to Avi. 3 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 17.
Yep.
Which will be 15 slashing damage.
Sure.
The next attack is a 16.
Yep.
For 13 slashing. And the last...
The next attack is at advantage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Bite. For 17.
Yep.
And that is... ooh, that's a good roll. That is gonna be a failed death save is what that's gonna be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And God damn it. Cecil, it's your turn. Avi went down and this cat is tearing into her like she is nothing more than a bit of meat.
I will run over to be 5 feet from Avi, and I will attack this cat. I'll apply my unwavering mark, so anything it tries to attack other than me, it has disadvantage on.
Okay.
And I swing again. That's nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Oh, wow, that's a bad roll.
12, 17. Alrighty. God. Jimmy's mom. I hate it. And then after that, Cecil's turn comes to an end. It's going to be Natriana's turn, and Natriana, still holding the bless, maintaining that, is going to run over to Avi, and just reach in enough to place a hand on her shoulder and cast a Cure Wounds. And Avi, you can gain back. That'll be 9 points of healing. You are prone.
Mhm.
You can just hear Natriana, and it's like, all right, get back in there. Avi,
Yeah, all right. Yep.
you're prone.
Yep.
First thing you heard was Natriana.
Great.
What you doing?
Uh-oh. I'll stand up. Try not to look at her.
Of course.
And this thing is pretty close. It's within melee, yeah?
It is.
Could I flank with Cecil?
You could.
And I'll cast Shocking Grasp.
Hell yeah.
It's a 19. We got blessed, though.
You do.
20.
There is a yowl from this creature as your shocking grasp goes through.
10 lightning.
Beautiful.
Goes, ooh!
I hate it here.
Oh.
So after Avi's turn, Bracken, it's your go.
So can I get this thing to make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Sure. Is this a spell or a magical effect?
This is a ability. I'm taunting this creature.
That is an 18.
That passes, and I would say, you look like a weird mix between the Cheshire Cat and the Cat in the Hat, and neither of them good.
Oh no, neither of them are.
Both of them copyrighted.
That's why I can't say their names.
17.
A 17 will hit.
Cheshire's public.
Certain renditions, yeah.
18 damage.
Alrighty. With that, it is now our Fey Cat's turn. And you know what? Yeah. The Fey Cat, once again, with a grin and a gleam, disappears, but it's not quite the same. He's not taking a step and just covering a lot of distance. He begins to, almost as if he is washed away by varnish or some other paint remover. He just disappears. That's his action this turn. Cecil.
Cecil's gonna swing at where he just disappeared from, thinking he might still be there, just invisible.
Okay, make your attack roll. It's at disadvantage.
11.
You hit air.
I'll try again.
Okay.
16.
There's the crunch of the leaves as your hammer swings again, missing.
It's gone! That's the end of my turn.
Natriana is going to sort of stand back up, cursing, and just keep an eye out. She's going to take the search action and see if she can spot it. Natriana sees nothing. Avi,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
This could not work, but this could work. Could I cast Detect Thoughts?
Sure.
See if I can pick up where it's at.
Let me just read how that works here real
Yeah,
quick.
sure. Oh wait, creature you can see.
Yes.
Oh wait. You can also use the spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures you can't see. When you cast a spell as your action during the duration, you can search for thoughts within 30 feet of you.
When you cast this,
Mhm.
and you send your sort of mental probing out, there is, just within the 30 feet, another thinking creature besides your companions.
Mm. It's still here. It's just it's like 30 feet away.
Anything else from Avi?
Um, were we all surrounding this thing?
You were.
Was Natriana part of that surrounding?
No, she was closer to you, so she was kind of on the outskirts.
Of course, sure. So I
She
will.
had to heal you.
Yeah, I get it. It's fine. No, that's my turn. I'll give a bardic to Cecil.
All right, Cecil gets a bardic. And Bracken, your turn.
Well, can I see where Avi is for this creature?
Avi doesn't know exactly where it's at, just that it's within 30 feet.
Ah, okay. I will. Well, shit. I'm not good against invisible stuff. That's magic, and that ain't real.
You wouldn't
We're
know why
just
you
gonna
haven't gotten a bird.
we're just gonna swing our arms wildly around us, and whoever gets hit, it's their fault.
All right, make your attack rolls at disadvantage. Uh, 23, and you kind of move and swing wildly. Let me roll something here real quick.
Well, there's your damage if you do.
Yeah, no worries. So the first two, as you move and are just swinging as you move, unfortunately don't strike anything, but the 23 will hit something. And the 12 damage, yeah?
Sorry?
So the first two that you did, the 16 and the 17,
16, 17, yep.
you were moving as you were doing that, and unfortunately there was nothing in your path as you were swinging wildly.
Okay.
But the 23 at the end strikes and hits something,
Beautiful.
and that's the 12.
Yes.
So you have something. It doesn't reveal it. It's still invisible, but there is something there.
Uh-huh.
You found me. What a prize. Anything else from Bracken?
Nothing else from Bracken.
Then this thing is going to pounce. And it gets a bonus to its claws attack, since it was invisible when it makes this attack. That is a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
That is 11 slashing damage, and I need a strength saving throw.
Strength save. Oh.
So you are prone, and immediately this thing follows as you can see its grin now atop you, as it's going to take a bite. That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
That is... Oh, that's shitty damage. That's 8 points of piercing damage.
Let's go.
And then it's going to use its claws again.
No, stop that.
That is a 25. For...
Can we scarf that?
Sure, you can use your reaction to do the scarf.
We will scarf that.
Okay, so you're immune then to the slashing damage that comes through. And there's no other damage that triggered it. So, yeah,
Beautiful.
that's it for our Fey Cat. Cecil, you can see this Fey Cat now, again, the bright orange coat as it's over top of Bracken, who's down on the ground. What would you like to do, Cecil?
I will go and I will attack it.
Go for it. Alright, anything else?
That's it. Oh, I'll put my unwavering mark back on it.
Okay.
It's only effective if it stays within 5 feet of me, so.
Alright, sounds good. With that, it is Natriana's turn, and Natriana will take the dodge action, continuing to hold up Bless for everybody. And Avi,
Yes.
it's your go.
Could I ask for a wisdom save, please?
Sure thing. That is a 24.
Yep, that's, that'll pass. And it doesn't start giggling and fall prone.
Oh no.
Yeah, that spell just never works for me, period. Doesn't matter what character. So. That's my turn.
Now I feel bad.
Yeah, you should. You should feel bad.
Well, I can't help it. This cat has got a great wisdom, for reasons. Probably because it's a fae. Bracken,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Yeah. I take it the thing's still on top of me?
Yes.
Can I just swing at it as it's got me pinned, or do I need to get up to...
If you swing from being prone, it will be disadvantage.
You know what? Can I grapple this thing?
You can definitely try.
Excellent. I believe, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go for a grapple.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Oh,
Yeah, the 24 from the natural 20 will beat out its 15, so you get this thing
Beautiful.
grappled.
and then I believe I have something else in here that leads into that. I have, on fighting for grappling, start of each of my turns I can bludgeoning to a creature. I will just maintain this grapple, and that will be my turn.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm not letting this thing go anywhere.
Well, that's on your docket. It's not on this creature's docket.
Wow.
It's going to force that green and the gleam of blue, and as it teleports, he goes behind Natriana and will take his claw attacks. That's going to hit. And that is 16 slashing. She needs to make con save. She's fine. Second attack. Misses, and then the bite. That's gonna hit. And that will be 21 slashing. but concentration on bless remains. So, but Natriana's not looking too hot. With that, it is going to then be Cecil. Your turn.
I'll chase after this cat again and smack it.
Okay.
Just running all over the place. 15.
15 just misses.
I ignore it. And a nat 1. Okay, cool, that's it.
Oh no! Natriana is going to do a cure wounds to herself. Ooh, that is minimum that she could get. Cool. Avi,
Yep.
it's your turn.
Are all my companions within 30 feet of me?
Yes.
Great. I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Sounds good.
So everybody will get 20 back.
What level is that?
That's at 5th, but it's using the Staff of Healing.
Okay. Well, this is still casting a spell, so
No.
Hey,
he's got a reaction.
Faye,
He's using it.
you just listen.
He's
I
got
told
him.
Lizzie that you were gonna make me cry, and she said, "No, there's no way she would do that. She's too nice."
It's the
And now I have
stupid,
to tell her-
sexy cat.
That it actually happened.
All right. So it needs to beat a 15. That's the spell save DC that it needs to make. And it just fails with a 14. Your mass cure wounds goes off.
There we go.
How do you feel, Faye?
I feel good.
Do you?
I do.
I feel like an idiot because I pressed damage.
So. Anything else from Avi?
No.
Bracken,
Yeah.
it is your turn. This thing just teleported out of your hands.
I'm chasing after it.
Okay.
I gotta get it.
Yeah?
I gotta get this dumb, sexy fake cat. And we are gonna punch, punch, punch. I will, I guess, bless on that last one.
Go for it.
Does a 16 hit?
16 just hits.
There we go. There it is. Big, big, big. Oof. That is 26, 35.
And with that, name unknown, the large fey cat falls. Unresponsive. And defeated. And you are no longer bound by initiative. What do you do?
Well, we gotta collect this thing's life essence or whatever, right?
It's supposed to be like floating around everywhere, isn't it?
I mean, you just took its life. Is that not harvesting life essence?
They... What? What?
Above the table, is that enough?
Yes, above the
Okay,
table, that is
thank you.
enough.
Let's get back to the gate, please.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Survival check to get back to the gate quickly.
Good grief.
Or do we have to make another favor for give it?
I mean, if there's a fae guarding that gate, maybe you do. Now you guys are able to move through the forest with ease, even though it is unfamiliar to you, and get back through the still open portal. As you enter back in, not even looking up, there is the comment from Alara. Oh, they're back!
We're back.
Yeah, I can sense the life all over you guys.
Good. Well, I don't know if that's good.
It's more of just a thing that happens since I'm kind of undead now.
Sure.
But you have enough essence of life, and Lyria will quickly begin as the portal closes. It seems almost weaving the air around you, perhaps collecting that essence.
I know that we don't have a lot of time to play with here, but do we have time to rest just a little?
I think that's good.
Yeah, if you want to rest, if she looks over to Varro, and Varro, he gives a nod.
All right.
So what kind of rest are you taking here?
If we're going for a short rest, I can throw in a song of rest. I'm just looking for it. There it is. So on top of hit dice, you get 4 more.
Alrighty. Yeah, anyone who wants to expend some hit dice during this short rest may do so.
Absolutely. So it's 2d8 plus 2d10 plus 4, and then it's 20. Cool.
I'm just imagining the whole math.
I'm saying it to myself in my head.
Yeah. Does Cecil do any hit dice?
Nope, didn't get hit.
Yeah. So as you're taking your rests, what does that look like? What are you doing during your downtime here in between going to these strange places to break this curse?
As the weather's been getting colder, Bracken's got a little book out. He's writing down recipes that he think would be good. So he's working on a chicken soup right now, and he's got like it's just pages and pages of like ingredients that he writes down, and then like the next time he opens the book, he puts a question mark next to it, and anything that has a question mark next to it from the last time he did this just crosses out entirely. But the same ingredients are listed a couple times, so he's either forgotten about them or he's coming back to them.
Okay.
Avi's found a corner. Uh, she's got her lute out and she's not really playing it, but like playing it enough that the Song of Rest makes sense. But it's a position that she's found in often in downtime, where she's curled up with her knees to her chest with her lute at her feet, and she's just kind of picking at strings.
It's almost like someone's noodling.
Just a little.
Um,
There's our noodling music.
yeah. And
See, we
see,
don't need you.
I told you I'd put it on when it was appropriate.
It's
Cecil,
always appropriate.
that is a lie. Cecil, what are you doing during your short rest here?
And we're back in the vault area, right?
Yeah.
Cecil was under the impression that there were like powerful things hidden here, so he's having a look around.
Okay. Go ahead, give me a investigation check.
Cause they were like hidden away from Delaris because they were too powerful, right?
Well, they were hidden away from not just Solaris, it was hidden away from everybody.
Alright, well I got an 18.
As you're looking around, this vault is covered in dust and grime, making it hard to see what might be powerful or not. And if there were any other items that seemed resistant to such passages of time, they may have been scraped already. You are in the company of adventurers, much like yourselves, so loot and be merry is perhaps a thought process in some of them. But you do see other interesting items. It seems that this perhaps was a vault utilized for holding either research materials or perhaps even the research itself. Such like the tome that you found, the history of the curses, dating back to just after the War of Dominion. Long time indeed. Perhaps there are other interesting items to be found if you are diligent in your looking, but on your first glance through, no powerful items. Let's see.
Well, that's lame. Cecil will sit next to Avi and tune up his bongos.
You've tuned that one too much. It's gonna be sharp.
Okay. I'll loosen that one up a little bit.
Oh, now it's gonna be flat.
Do you want to do it?
I can do it for you.
Thanks, Avi. Cecil will stare down and just put his bongos out to her.
No. You're gonna watch.
Like reverse grabby hand.
Hey, how do you
Pushy
guys feel
hand.
about jalapenos in a chicken noodle soup?
I mean, if you make it creamy and add, like, tortilla strips, sure.
No, that's like a tortilla chicken soup. That's different.
Then don't put the jalapenos in there.
Bracken will cross out jalapenos angrily.
Cecil will lean over to Avi. Are they gonna kiss?
I hope not.
That would be very interesting.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about Matriarch kicking anybody right now.
Yeah, I bet she has bad technique.
I doubt it.
Damn.
Damn. Okay, what do you think about like a big brick of cornbread in the middle?
Who puts cornbread in soup?
He's talking, and I don't know.
Scratching it out. Just immediately get that shut down.
I'm shocked he's listening to her words she's saying.
I mean, they're not yelling at each other, so I guess that's progress.
Green beans.
I don't know. You could be onto something with that. I've
No,
never
green
seen it
beans
done
work.
before.
Green beans works.
Question mark.
That's how my mom makes it.
It's good?
Yes, it's good. My mama makes it.
Well, I've never met your mom.
Would you like
You
to?
tuning bongos. Cheeks
Bobby,
are red,
Bobby,
but I'm
they're too
tuning
tight.
them.
Bobby, you're gonna break it.
Sorry.
And I think on that moment, this is where we're going to take our next ad break this evening. So stick tight. We'll be right back to continue along with our story and pick up, I believe you've got one next trip to start out on. But before we head out, just let the ads run. They're very important. But if you want to directly support us, you can always do so through my Ko-fi, link for that's on screen, as well as in our chat room. Chat room, that way. Angles, cameras, they're lovely things. But stick around. We'll be right back. Alright, we are back in action, and we are returning as your short rest is coming to a close. There is, that's not at all what I said, captions. There is been some interesting happenings, I'd say, but Cecil, your bongos are okay.
I am sorry. I fixed them.
Yeah.
They're in
everything's
tune.
Yeah, that's what I'm laughing at. So, what do you all do here as you finish your short rest?
Bracken will put his book away and stretch and try to limber up the muscles for this next leg of the journey.
Natriana will come over and, so like that soup thing that you were, the recipe, right? It sounds like you got like this garden thing going on. Have you thought about like putting tomatoes in the broth?
For a chicken noodle soup?
look, like, think about it this way. If you got, like, the green beans in it, and you put, like, some corn or some other stuff, and you kind of get, like, this garden variety thing, like, yeah, a little bit of, because, like, tomatoes, they're full of water.
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
I have drawn.
You know what? I'm very glad that you have a girlfriend.
Cool.
Just kind of throws a look over to Cecil and Avi, and
Abby
she
is
rolls.
not looking at her.
She rolls her eyes. Um,
Very obviously anywhere but Natriana.
sounds good.
So just Cecil, great. Cecil's really confused and concerned, and like everyone just needs to chill out.
Do you approach Lyria about another portal?
Yes.
Yep. To the plains of creation.
So which one would you like to go to?
I didn't know there was a choice. I'm sorry.
Well,
There's 4, technically, yeah.
Oh, like the elemental planes. This makes sense to me.
Yep. So the whole process of the planes of creation, that's Velda Progenar, but it breaks down to Velda Era, Velda Terra, Velda Ignara, and Velda Aquara.
Which one's easiest to traverse?
Probably Velda Terra.
that works.
Okay. Then, as you are watching, she opens a portal and just need to check something here. Apparently, there's something in D&D Beyond that is teeth with an exclamation point. I've not looked into it, but I misspelled teleport and that came up. Ooh, okay. Can Avi roll for me a d6?
Oh boy. That's a 5.
Okay, thank you. Portal is open. You step through it.
Yes.
Cecil will run through.
Something has changed. As you enter into a place that you feel is enveloped in heat, there's the crackle of fires and magma, and it seems that there has been some disruption in the magics here, sending you not to Velda Terra, but to Velda Ignara, a place of fire. You can see geysers that rise into the air, but they do not seem to be of water, but of flame. Black clouds of smoke cover the sky, blocking out any sort of sun that there may be.
Okay. Portal's still open, yeah?
Portal's still open.
We have a choice here. We can move forward with this, or we can go back and try again.
Well, I mean, they said this was the easiest one to traverse,
This
right?
is not Vildaterra.
Well,
A lot of fire.
yeah, that ain't right.
Roll for me insight or arcana checks here. Avi,
Mm.
as a spellcaster, you understand this. You could go back, but there is also the chance that if you go back, this is the second multi-dimensional portal that Lyria has opened this day.
Mm.
She may not be able to do it another time. At least not in these hours.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know for sure unless you ask, but that is a possibility that you are familiar with.
I think we need to make this work.
All right.
It happened.
We don't need Vara to suffer another morning like he has been.
Yeah.
Not saying that I'm here with the majority, I hear that, but just kind of because mortal nature, my mind drifted, we could see how it actually looks if we took the long rest with Varl and his company.
We're already here, though.
Fair point.
Ritual side.
What do you guys think when you hear the words ritual site? What would you be looking for?
Maybe a temple of some kind.
An altar.
You roll for me investigation checks. I just want to know what you guys would be looking for.
Perhaps a chapel.
What was that, Bracken?
Perhaps a chapel of some kind.
Okay. Bracken,
Yeah.
you see a lot of fire.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Avi,
Hmm.
you're also struggling to see any sort of temples. Cecil, however, with a 17, there is a sort of structure of either volcanic rock or maybe even charcoal, large, but it does look to be some natural formed altar, but wide enough to be a stage for someone of your stature.
Cecil will just point and be like, hey, how about that?
Looks good enough to me.
Yeah.
Definitely
Take a
something worth to check out.
Let's make our way over.
So, as you make your way over, do you try and be quick, stealthy, aware? What are you doing as you move?
I think quick but vigilant.
Cecil's just trying to stay aware of his surroundings.
Absolutely.
Fire geysers and such.
Perception checks, then.
Ooh, oh no.
Bracken, you would be the one to notice this. The area that you inhabit is not devoid of some form of life. The flames move on their own. magma travels away from the stream and figures. Giants can be spotted in distance. Perhaps.
Go ahead.
Just reiterating the fact that perhaps you might just want to be aware that you are not alone.
Yeah, Bracken will point out all the various moving fires and lavas and all that. That one, and that one. That one there. Probably that one. They're all moving on there.
I mean, Natriana will say. It
Yeah,
kind of
we know.
makes just a side eye to Avi. I think it makes sense that, there's elementals in a plane of, creation. Just putting it out there. But thanks for, pointing this out. I don't want to walk right into a flame guy.
Here comes the angry. Cool. Yeah.
I'm not
Happy to help.
angry. She looks over to Cecil and Avi. Do I sound angry?
You don't sound angry. Nope.
No, I don't think so.
Very much not even looking at her, but responding.
I would say that Cecil would notice that Natriana, is sort of watching Avi for a moment. There's, a puzzled look on her face. And then she looks away. And I would also say, because, Cecil, you saw Natriana watching Avi, you would be able to notice where Avi is, very much avoiding any eye contact with Natriana. So, as your group moves, you get over to this edge of where the landscape becomes this almost altar-like formation, and you can see it's almost shaped like an amphitheater. There are areas for people to sit in wide places around it, and roll for me insight or religion checks here. Cecil, this is unlike any religion you have experience with. It's entirely new. Bracken, it's a 7. Maybe Natriana's not angry, but there's something in the air here that's causing some tension. You're aware of that. You don't know what it is.
Well, I know she's jealous, but it's just the whole thing,
Sure, go with that. I love it. A 14, Avi. Yeah, this is probably constituting a ritual site. It's wide. It seems to be a place of power, of gathering, likely for either worship or of great magics. Though currently, none seem to be going on.
Well, that's good, I suppose. I think this will work. Just out of curiosity, any of y'all know how to harvest elemental runes?
Sure don't.
No.
Awesome.
I don't have personal experience, but if it's like any of the other rooms that I've done work with, you just pluck them out. Maybe you need tools like a chisel or something, but
Okay. Are there runes on this altar?
so the altar is actually much larger. You're like on the outside space of it.
Uh-huh.
To get to the altar, you'd be covering that amphitheater sort of ground.
Oh.
So you'd be like having to make a mad dash out into the open.
Oh. Well, we gotta get there.
Get there, get the runes, get the hell out.
Yes.
Simple enough.
Should one person sneak out there alone and everyone else is still watching, or should we all go out there together and invite whatever is watching in?
I think we go together, but carefully.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it out there that if I went out by myself, and who knows, there's like one of the magma guys over there because they can be like all puddly. I don't want to be by myself on in that case. I don't know about the rest of you guys.
No, I'm very much on the same page.
Did I do something to you recently, Abby?
No,
Okay.
you're fine.
All right. Yeah.
You're all right. You're fine. You're okay. You're okay.
Okay.
Cecil just looking back and forth.
Still not looking at her.
Just very confused, Natriana face. Well, all together then, carefully.
Carefully.
And why don't we get stealth checks?
Ooh, stealthy. So sneaky.
Twinsies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. Avi, Bracken, Cecil.
Oh no.
Just barely in some cases. You're able to make your way over. Get behind the outcropping of the formed altar space here. Natriana, however, in the uneven volcanic rock, stumbles, trips, falls. And she lets out not a loud curse, but definitely an audible one. And she's picking herself up. Can I get perception checks?
Now I'm looking at her.
All of you see Natriana. But it is Cecil and Bracken that see the two giants that seem to be imbued with the flame. It glows under their skin. That have also taken interest in your companion. And are on the way over to Natriana. And I think it's with that we're going to end our session here.
Oh no!
So, we'll pick up next week with the continuation
Fucking A.
and figure out what's going on with these giants and Natriana. And so I ask that you guys tune back in for that. If you want more of Wildewitch RP, you can check out our website, wildewitch.com. You can go over to our YouTube and watch some VODs of this campaign and some of the others. You can join us in our Discord to jump into a game yourself, keep up to date with all of our announcements, all sorts of fun things happening there. And then, as always, may the ever-burning light forever guide your steps. Laters.